It's game day.
It's game day! Wait!
It's game day.
Game day.
Game day.
It's game day, let's go, Beat Central.
Hey Blue Devils, I'm Kiva.
And I'm Eli, and this is your weekly news.
Yearbooks are still on sale. Students can purchase these on the school website or at A303. They are $65, which is the lowest price of the year. Students can personalize their book with a name stamp for an additional $15.
Seniors, please stop by Guidance to pick up a voucher to take the December ACT for free. You use this voucher to sign up online at act.org to take the December 12th test. The deadline to sign up without a late fee is November 6th, so get on it quick.
Also, seniors, TM Promise application deadline is November 2nd. Even if you think you won't use it, go ahead and apply so you will remain eligible.
Students, Guidance created a remind coach for each grade. Please turn your class reminder with your coach as soon as possible. This is a great way to inform you about tests, dates, and deadlines.
Last year, our library BDN began a series called Book Bits. The videos that are shown will provide you with a little information of what the book is about.
All of the books that are shown can be checked out in the library. This week is Call Down the Hawk. Call Down the Hawk is a highly anticipated first novel of the Dreamer trilogy. If you would like to check out a book from our library, you are allowed to check out 5 books at a time and keep them for 2 weeks. For more information, visit the library. There will be an FFA meeting Tuesday, October 27th from 5 to 7 in the Ag Department.
GSA will have meetings on Tuesday and Wednesday after school in Ms. Robertson's room, B213. If you are interested in being an officer for GSA, please get an application from Ms. Robertson and bring it to the next meeting.
This year marks the 100th anniversary of the United States women winning the right to vote. In August 1920, Tennessee gave women across the nation something they have worked to achieve for 72 years and 3 generations: suffrage.
Hi, my name's Yahuwah Williams. I'm a historian, and here's what you need to know in order to sound smart about women gaining the right to vote. From the time of the American Revolution through 1920, women fought to attain the same social, political, and economic status in the United States as men. In 1920, women in the United States won the right to vote by virtue of the passage of the 19th Amendment. But the struggle to attain that right was a long one, fraught with violence, political turmoil, and social upheaval. Many of the leaders of the women's suffragist movement actually got their start in the abolitionist movement and other social reform movements in the 1830s and the 1840s. The Civil War and Reconstruction proved to be a critical moment for women pushing for the right to vote in the United States. In the aftermath of the Civil War, Congress committed itself to ensuring the right to vote for African American men through the passage of the 15th Amendment. The 15th Amendment stated that the right to vote could not be abridged or denied based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude. It, however, said nothing about gender. By the turn of the century, more militant and radical voices were working their way into the fight for women's rights. Alice Paul, for instance, pushed for the adoption of an Equal Rights Amendment. One of the ways that Paul and her supporters sought to dramatize the issues associated with women's suffrage was to stage massive parades. One that they conducted on March 3, 1913, was done so to coincide with the inauguration of President Woodrow Wilson. The women hoped that this would dramatize the denial of a basic civil right to women. Authorities often brutally suppressed female suffragists who employed such tactics. Alice Paul was once placed in solitary confinement and beaten because of a picket she staged at the White House. The brutal treatment of female suffragists actually helped to strengthen public support for the movement. And in 1918, President Woodrow Wilson announced his own support for women winning the right to vote. The denial of more than half of the United States population to participate in the political process at one time was damning to American democracy. In 1920, that changed, and the 19th Amendment was a revolution in American politics. 1920 is a banner year and a milestone in American democracy for what it accomplished for women and what it represents for those who are marginalized in American society, even today.
Tennessee became the 36th state to ratify the 19th Amendment on August 18, 1920. This legislation created the three-fourths majority needed to amend the United States Constitution. And on August 26, the amendment became law, which gave suffrage to more than 27 million women across the nation.
Let's see what's going on with sports news.
Welcome back, Blue Devils. We hope you had a great week. My name is Logan, and this is your sports news. Sunday afternoon, your Tennessee Titans faced off against the Houston Texans in an AFC showdown. Coming off a huge victory, the two-tone blue looked to keep their surge alive as they fought to secure their fifth win on the season. Ryan Tannehill threw for 30 completions, totaling 364 yards and 4 touchdowns. Derrick Henry tallied 264 all-purpose yards with 2 touchdowns, including a 94-yard rush early in the fourth quarter. These men led the Titans offense tremendously as the game came down to the wire. A last-minute drive by Tannehill and the Titans forced overtime. The Titans won the coin toss and elected to receive the ball. This result would be huge as the Titans never looked back. Derrick Henry scored the game-winning touchdown in the Wildcats with a 5-yard run to the end zone, securing the victory for the Titans. The Titans prevailed with yet another win by a score of 42-36 and moved to 5-0 on the season as they prepare for AFC powerhouse Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday.
Henry breaking free, 20, 25, off to the races. They may not catch him. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here in the fourth quarter. Watson going to go deep, all the way down to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Will Fuller. $53 yards. Watson throwing. Touchdown. Right over the middle to Brandon Cooks.
Boy, I'm surprised by the decision from Romeo Crennel to go for 2. I think you're up by 7, you kick the extra point, you make it an 8-point game, but look at that. Tannehill
Gonna go for it to the end zone. It's caught. Did he get down? He did. A.J. Brown with the catch.
Well, the question's going to be, Greg, does he get his left foot?
Tannehill to throw. Henry out of the backfield. Up the sideline. Henry. 40. 30. Inside the 30-yard line.
Right down here.
Henry looking for room to the end zone.
Over the weekend, the American League and National League Championship Series concluded. Both the Rays and the Dodgers won in 7 games, setting the stage for the World Series. Game 1 was Tuesday night with Clayton Kershaw and Tyler Glasnow taking the mound for their respective teams. Game 1 was a tight-knit contest up until the 4th inning. Despite Tyler Glasnow striking out 8, LA rocked him off the mound. They never looked back as the Dodgers pulled away for an 8-3 victory to go ahead 1-0 in the series. Game 2 followed quickly as Tampa Bay was looking to tie the series at 1 game apiece. Brandon Lau put the Rays up early with a solo shot. he would later finish the night with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Blake Snell dominated through 4.2 innings with 9 strikeouts as the bullpen took over in the 5th inning. Diego Castillo came in with 2 outs to secure the save. He only threw 3 pitches to strike out Dodgers' Chris Taylor, and the Rays pulled away for a 6-4 win. Games 3, 4, and 5 are set for this weekend in a jam-packed sports weekend. High school hockey is back in action. The regular season began just over a week ago. We have 4 Blue Devils represent LHS. Those are Riley Littleton, Blake Bristow, Anthony Papinetti, and Lyndon Palmer. Our boys are a part of the Mount Juliet hockey team as they face off against Father Ryan. They faced no competition as they quickly ran away with the game. Junior Anthony Papinetti scored a hat trick and tacked on 1 assist, with senior Lyndon Palmer tallying 2 goals, and Littleton recorded an assist as well. In the end, Mount Juliet pulled away for a huge 10-2 victory. Their next game is versus Henderson. Your Blue Devils took on the Hawks of Merrill Hyde at Hendersonville Striking Fair. Being down 3 members, the Blue Devils knew they had to step it up. When the last ball was thrown, the Blue Devils wrapped up another win, defeating the Hawks by a score of 27-0, moving to 5-0 on the year. At the same time, your Lady Devils took on the Lady Hawks. Working to keep their undefeated record, the Lady Blue Devils didn't hold back, clinching the victory over the Lady Hawks by a score of 25-2, moving to 3-0 on the year. Great job, guys. Earlier in the season, your Lady Blue Devils basketball team was awarded their state championship rings. Let's take a look.
The 2019-2020 Lebanon High School Devilettes team include players freshmen Allie Cook, Aaron Gallatin, Madison Jennings, Macy Jones, Julia Manis, Macy Palmer, Finley Tomlin. Sophomores Asia Barr, Lexi Crowdy, Miyoshi Mason, Nalaya Rankins, Terry Reynolds, Gianna Stewart. Juniors Avery Harris, Addie Grace Porter, and seniors Rebecca Brown, Anne-Marie Heidelbrecht, Erin Grace Lester, Alyssa Molaski, with coaches Corey Barrett, Iceland Illy, Cassie Height, Kay Kyles Maynard, and manager Sarah Jean. And now, therefore, I, Randall Hutto, Wilson County Mayor, do hereby recognize and honor the hard work, dedication, and determination of the 2019-2020 Lebanon High School girls basketball team. As the players and coaches will now put on their rings, we ask the citizens of Wilson County to join me in congratulating them on an outstanding year. Despite their circumstances beyond their control, they have remained and continue to be Lebanon strong.
That was really fun. It was good to still be recognized, even though that we didn't technically win, but to still be recognized for all the hard work and stuff that we put in from that past season. So that was nice.
I felt really happy that we actually got that far and that we got like recognition for it, even though it got cut short.
I expect us to be right in the mix again. We graduated 4 really good seniors, and we're going to miss them greatly. And you don't replace people that graduate. You try to fill in, and each year is a new beginning, so to speak. And this team's got to create their own destiny with their work and their commitment. And I think the sky's the limit for this team. I think we'll be, if we do what we're supposed to do and we stay healthy and we have some luck, then we'll be right back in the mix again to get to the state tournament.
For this season, I see us still making it back. I think we have a lot of talent this year. I think as long as we can get everything under control, come in and work hard every day at practice, keep that same mentality, we'll be back next year, or this year, I guess.
I expect to go back and get in the same exact place, maybe even win the whole thing.
We have lots of high school football news for you guys. Last Friday, your Blue Devils faced off against Stewart's Creek High School. Sophomore quarterback Jalen Apston went 7 for 10 for 133 yards with 1 passing touchdown. Senior running back DeQuante Shannon had 140 rushing yards along with 3 touchdowns. In fact, Shannon set a handful of milestones Friday night. He surpassed 3,000 rushing yards as well as 50 touchdowns in his high school career. Our Blue Devils defeated Stewart's Creek by a score of 28-23, moving to 5-3 on the year. Way to go, guys. If you're watching on Thursday, your Blue Devils are back in action as they face off against Wilson Central. The theme is Pink Out. If you don't have anything planned, come out and support our boys. Thank you for tuning in to our sports news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Logan.
Congratulations to Aiden Britt, who smashed the 5K course record at Macon County High School on Tuesday with a time of 16 minutes and 8 seconds. The previous record had stood since 2009.
Out of a field of 115 runners, LHS had 4 students medal in the top 20. Congratulations to Aiden Britt, Hayden Jones, Judah Bender, and Todd Gonzalez. The region meet and state qualifiers next Tuesday in Hendersonville. Good luck, Blue Devils.
Red Ribbon Week, which is celebrated annually October 23rd through the 31st. It is the nation's largest and oldest drug prevention awareness program. Since its beginning in 1985, the Red Ribbon has touched millions of lives of people around the world. Here is Officer McPeak with more information.
Hey everybody, I want to talk to you today about Red Ribbon Week. I want to invite you to participate in that with me. Red Ribbon Week is sponsored by the NFP, or National Family Partnership. Just a little history on it. The NFP was founded by some parents that wanted to get involved in drug prevention back around 1980. It is the longest running drug prevention program in the United States. It's government funded. They're a nonprofit. Red Ribbon Week was started by some smaller coalitions after the death of a DEA agent named Enrique Camarino. Now, Agent Enrique said that he wanted to be in the DEA because he wanted to make a difference. His mother begged him not to join the DEA. It was a very dangerous time. He was stationed in Mexico, but he told his mother point blank, he said, I know I'm only one man, but I want to make a difference. That has kind of become the rallying cry for NFP and the purpose of Red Ribbon Week. Shortly after his death, his friends and family started to wear red ribbons to memorialize him, to remember him, and to push that message of one person can make a difference. Around 1985, the National Family Partnership actually adopted that on a national scale and began Red Ribbon Week. It's very easy to participate. Basically, you just wear a red ribbon to signify your support of drug prevention and to honor Agent Camarena and his death. I will have some red ribbons. I won't have a lot, but I will have some. So if you get to me early, I can get you one. You can wear your own red ribbon. It's not that hard to get a red ribbon. Or you can wear a shirt with a red ribbon on it. It will begin October the 23rd, and it runs through October the 31st. Drug-Free Wilco, which I'm a member of, is really hoping for some participation. I have pretty much put forward that my school would be willing to participate. So I hope to see a lot of participation with students, clubs, athletes, and teachers. Myself and Deputy Burton will have our red ribbons on all week next week, so I hope you'll join us. Thank you.
That's all the news we have today, LHS. I'm Eva.
And I'm Eli. And this is the news to you from the White and Blue.